I'm so excited to be on live with you. So we're so excited
Amen,
to have Lil
amen.
June Afro Punta here.
Yes, yes, I'm excited. It's so
So
exciting.
very,
Tempo.
very big fan of your music.
Appreciate
So
it.
yeah, so I was just telling people before a little bit about you. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. So tell us a little bit about you, about your music.
My name is Lil June, the creator of Afro Punta as well, but Little June Afro Punta, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York City, and family mix of Honduras and Belize. And yeah, it's basically me right there.
All right, so
Mama, hold on. Can you hear me
okay.
now? Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
think we on
yeah.
now. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. So I know that something that I've seen a lot in your music and a lot when people talk about you is also that you are also Garifuna,
Yes, I am.
which I know you represent that a lot in your music and your videos. We see very much a lot of Garifuna culture. You speak the Garifuna language too?
Yes, I do. I speak the Garifuna language. I also speak Spanish as well. Yeah.
All right, that is amazing. So, actually, I was telling a little bit before that I actually just recently started to learn a little more because my background, I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. So I've actually
Ooh,
been learning a little
love
bit
it.
more recently about the Garifuna people, just because I know more about the indigenous people in our area. Not really as much about the
Hmm.
indigenous people of Central America. So I've actually been learning a lot about Garifuna people recently with all the Punta TikTok trends and all these things. And I've been seeing, being growing up in a very Latin community.
Hmm.
I never really knew about the Garifuna roots of Punta. People when they
Right.
talked about Punta, I was always just talking about Honduras, and I had never
Right.
heard about the Garifuna roots of Punta until recently, starting to see it on social media. And I was telling people before I've been connecting recently with um, a lot of Garifuna creators on social media, on Instagram and on TikTok. A lot of people who definitely rep their Garifuna culture a lot. So I've been learning
Right.
a lot about the Garifuna people. So, um,
You're
just
learning
for
good. You're learning
yeah,
good. You're
so
definitely
just
picking up.
for the people who don't really know a lot about the Garifuna people, what can you tell them about your culture and about your background?
Well, basically, Garifuna is definitely a culture. There's definitely a culture and people as well that's located not just in Honduras, but also Guatemala, Belize, Nicaragua, like basically the whole Central American. So it's just a culture, that just represents unity, amongst the people that's in these countries and everything. But it's not just basically of music, we have food, we have the dress code, we're also creators as well, and we're very diverse people as well. We could speak three different languages, Scarifuna, Spanish, and English. So we're very diverse type of people, and it's just a culture that's like only very private with just the culture itself. Our people on our own. We're very strict when it comes to our culture, but now we're beginning to open up and expose to other people, just like how other people share their cultures with us. So now we're just beginning to open, and Garifuna is a mixture of Iroquois, French, African, and that as well. So we're a mixed people as well. So yeah, originally started in Saint Vincent, but then we got expelled from Saint Vincent, and then to British Honduras and everything, Rotan Honduras. Then some people in Honduras just decided to go to part of Guatemala, and then Belize, and then Nicaragua, Salvador. Now from there, everybody just started branching on to the USA. So now you got New York City, you got Boston, you got LA, Houston, Texas, New Orleans. It's just all over the world, all over the places. So yeah, so there you go.
That's amazing. Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, it's definitely something that I'm seeing a lot of people talk more about.
Hmm.
In the popular culture and the social media world. Especially like I said, a
Yeah,
lot of these punta challenges that are coming out on social media, which you have had a lot to do with that too. I've definitely seen
yeah,
majority of the punta challenges I've seen have usually been to your song.
Amen.
So I definitely want to talk a little bit about that a little bit later on. But tell us how you got started in music. What inspired you to start a music career?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank God. You know, God is good. Most of all, it's like father, like son. So my father is a musician. So I grew up as a kid watching him doing music. You know, locally in New York City. You know, he was a part of a Garifuna band as well. Locally in New York City, they was very popular amongst the Garifuna community. This band named East Trails of Bo. You know, but just watching him growing up, and I'm like, oh, I love this, and like boom, boom. But besides that, the person that really inspired me, which I'm sure a lot of people kind of see it in me and stuff, is this artist who's no longer alive, but I still admire him, his legacy and everything. He goes by the name of Michael Jackson. May him rest in peace, you know. But that's the artist that literally was like when I saw his videos and music, and I'm like, yo. I want to be like that, but it's not just him, just off the music, but it's just the way how he was personally, you know, just humble and and a people's person as well. When you listen to him, it's like yo, like you want to listen to him more. So just seeing his videos and everything, and then after that, father having the equipments and instruments, so he had the piano right in front of me, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. All right, cool, pick up the piano. So I started as a musician. Then at the age of 8, then at the age of 15, that's when I first became a solo artist in New York City, just performing at parks here and there, baby showers, Sweet 16. And then as the year went by and everything just started working out for me. And I just continued, producing my own music and everything, just making sure I stay, I still have my integrity in me and not lose my soul. So yeah, that's how I got started.
All right. So you guys started with the piano. So you also play the
Yeah, yeah.
piano. What else? What else? Do you play any other instruments too?
I played the piano, I played the bass, I played the congas, I played bateria, I played the drums, I play man, mostly everything. The tambor también, the garifuna drums, all the percussion is, man. So I'm very in tune with everything that I do. Yeah. So after that, that's before grabbing the microphone, I started holla, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So you're a fully well-rounded musician.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just a person that just like to, just be quiet and just let the work speak for itself, man. So yeah, all of that. Wow, there's a lot of Spanish people over here too, yeah. Hola, mi
Yeah.
gente, ¿qué tal? Soy yo, Little Joe Afro Punta, ¿entiende ahora? Okay, yeah, but yeah.
So then, so tell us a little bit about Afro Punta specifically. So what is different about your Afro Punta style?
Well, Afro Punta is a musical genre that I created, me personally created from scratch. It's not about, trying to change Punta into Afro Punta because I came from Punta myself, It was just a extra resource in order for me to be able to reach the level of success that I want to reach to as an artist. In order for everybody to clearly understand what I'm trying to do musically, I had to incorporate another genre of music, which is Afrobeat. That's what Afro really stands for. Afro is Afrobeat. So I had to mix up the Afrobeat with the punta because if you really listen to the sound, everything comes from Africa. Like, Africa, the sounds and everything. So incorporating that, Afrobeat is, Americans is gravitating to that. It's like, yo, when you hear that, similar to like punta. So I wanted to mix the punta, which is, Garifuna music, Central American music, because punta is the international side, and you have Afrobeat and American side that's gravitating. So if I combine that both, and also create my own new sound, because if you was to hear the sound, it would be like, that sounds like Little June. Like you don't even
Hmm.
have to be like close by. I just wanted my own sound, radio friendly, DJ friendly, American friendly, Chinese friendly, all of that, incorporating that so that way I could move forward. So Afro Punta is just a musical genre that anybody can use, not just amongst the cultural, people or artists. It's like anybody. R&B, rap is for everyone. So yeah, Afro Punta.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I've seen a lot with your music. As a
Yeah,
musician myself, because I studied music,
amen.
I definitely can hear that you have such a specific style. It doesn't sound just like punta. It doesn't
Hmm.
sound like Afrobeat. It kind of it's a genre in itself. It's like you said,
Yeah,
but that is
amen.
yeah, that is definitely something that's really amazing. The fact that you have your own.
Yeah, amen. It's a very important thing because music is a universal language, it's for everyone, and that's how I am when it comes to like creating music in general. Is it's just a sound that if you was to hear it right now, even if you don't know about Little June, if you don't know about me, as soon as you hear the music, it's like, yo, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
holla, holla, holla. You know what I mean? You don't have to know me at the very moment, but once you hear it, you can actually sing along. Something that
Hmm.
it's like ABC 1, 2, 3. So yeah,
Yeah.
God is good.
It's definitely it's infectious, the music.
Amen.
It's a contagious. It's a type of music that it's like you don't have to know what it is. It just like definitely speaks to everybody. So that actually leads me into the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is the
Okay.
social media. So, we've
Yes.
seen
Yes.
definitely that your music has gone very viral. I've seen it all over social media, all over TikTok, all over Instagram. It's like I told you before,
Hmm.
basically I've seen that Punta has definitely become very viral on social media. But most of
Amen.
the time when I see people dancing Punta, it's to your music. Especially
Right.
your song OMG. I've seen all over, especially all over
Oh
TikTok. I've seen that
man.
everywhere. Was definitely blown up. So what have you seen with the response of people on social media when it comes to your
Well,
music?
definitely now in today's day is definitely a life changing experience because I'm so used to like how things were, not too long ago. Because I still consider myself as a regular human being. I don't think I'm better than people and stuff. If I go outside right now, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Have a good day. But I'm so used to like going to, I'm the type of person that just like to go out and just act normal. Just like everybody else. Go to the grocery stores and stuff. You know, those days, being unknown and not worrying about people knowing who I am and everything. It's like, I could be regular, I get some water, I get a couple of stuff, but now it's like, everything is changing. Now if I step out, now, someone will recognize me or, picture this. So I have to really be careful with the things that I do now because becoming a role model, becoming an inspiration and motivation. But the love and support has really grown, and it still like surprised me, and it's like off guard to me because it's like that's something that I'm not used to. So I'm learning down the road, but still keeping my integrity and just being myself 24/7 and being peace. So the love and support is all over worldwide now. Now I officially could just step out and see that someone would be touched by what I do. You know.
All right, so that leads me into so now with this whole social media, definitely I feel like is a very good tool for an artist to push their music, especially in this time where things are kind of we can't artists can't really promote their music the way that they're used to.
Right.
Performing is not it's not in the regular format that we're used to. So in this
Hmm.
time right now of COVID-19 and quarantine pandemic time, how do you think it's been for you as an artist during this time? How have you been able to reach your audience?
Um. Well, first of all, would like to thank God for education. That's number one. I feel like that's the most important thing too. And the fact that I went to college, it played a big role. And I don't just put myself in one position. I consider myself more as an entrepreneur because I just do more than just an artist that pick up the microphone. I'm also a film director, an editor, a business guy. I'm just behind every single thing that I do. And other people's eyes, it may look like I'm doing too much, but it's like a signal. If God send you certain things that you see and no other people don't see what you see, hey, you got to pick it up and just go and do it. If God bless you with the talent and the know-how, go do it. Because I've been able to have different incomes, not just on the music income. It's from the film incomes, it's from the editing incomes, traveling all over the world, networking with people. So even though the music is like this, but I also been behind the distribution and pushing the music and network with the people. And it's like, just giving good music from the heart as well. And also directing, producing other materials as well, like an artist, like, all right, cool, let's combine, let's do this, let's do that, let's fly, let's do this, let's do that. So yeah, not just depending on one thing. It's just doing all types of things to keep going and build up your career. So yeah.
So I see that you have you been able though to do things, virtually, kind of like perform virtually. I know I think I've seen a little bit that you have been, doing some virtual performances as well. So
Yes, yes. I've been doing, Facebook Live. I've been doing episodes to like promote my stuff as well. I've been doing like a little unplug for myself. Like if I was to come out like recently I just dropped a new single which is named Bump Bump Bump,
Yeah,
a little B2K-ish into it,
yeah.
but adding a Afro Punta into it. But it's like if I would come out with a new record and stuff, I will also have plans behind it as well, as far as like doing a unplug, doing a Facebook Live, doing an Instagram Live, just sharing it, people in the DMs, just connecting with people and not treating people like they robots. It's good to say hello, and then doing TikTok challenges as well. Songs like creating little dance and everything, and just going outside and having fun. It's like, hey, do you know about this? I don't know about this, sir. Okay, let me teach you something. All right. Oh, it's like this. Oh, okay, I like it. Yes, can I share this? Yes, no problem. Okay, boom. And just connecting with the people and things just continue to rise up. So, yeah, just doing things that, could connect people and always, they could always remember you with the things that you do. As long as you cool and you're a people's person, you should be fine.
All right. So my next question, do you have any
Yes.
artists that you'd want to work with one day? Any people that you'd like to collaborate with in the future?
Man, that's a good question.
Any
Oh,
different genres you'd like to, explore, or are you just gonna,
Simone, Simone. I'm definitely interested to work with artists like Chris Brown. Something about Chris Brown, man. He definitely got a different swag and everything, and I feel like he has that same kind of spirit that I have. He's like very diverse, just the way how he loved music and everything. I feel like we have that same love for the music and everything. So if we was to get in the studio, I believe we could create some magic because he's open minded. Artists like Rihanna, um, so many artists, man. So many artists. I also would like to work with artists like Daddy Yankee. Um, Man, so many more. Man, there's just so many artists, but artists like that, that's like very unique in their own way, and also different genres of music too. I'm looking forward to do like some bachata, some dancehall, some soca, all types of music. But right now, everybody is like, yo, we want that Afro Punta. You know what I mean? We
Mhm.
want that Afro Punta. So just keep it up, just keep it going because it's a new sound that the world is now gravitating to and catching up to too. So yeah, just big artists. And as far as from the culture, as far as from my artist from perspective culturally, is this artist named Menor Menor. He's very big in the community as well. Artists like him I would like to work with as well. And yeah, yeah, it's a lot, man. Elvis Crespo también, he dope. So mezcla la cosa también, just gotta mix the thing and yeah.
Yeah.
So many artists, man. It's too much.
So I see that. So you just dropped recently this year. You dropped an album, which
Yes.
was Afro Punta Diversity,
Yes, yes.
right? And so that was full of a bunch of songs. You guys, if you haven't, anybody from
Mm-hmm.
our tempo side, if you guys have not checked out Afro Punta Diversity, it was a really, really great album. And you also just dropped, yes, your new single, Bum Bum Bum, which,
Yeah.
yes, I did notice right away. Very B2K inspired.
Yes, yes. And that is the thing about the about what I do too, and it goes back to why I created Afro Punta. It's like anybody from different cultures, different markets and stuff. It's like combining a little bit of something that people are already used to and bringing it into the new world and just mixing it. And it's like creating something that people would never even imagine. It's like how I didn't hear no B2K in this or type of thing. It's like, okay, what would have happened if B2K was still alive? I mean, was still together, and it was to like give this a shot, an opportunity, how it would sound. And then, yeah, adding all that. Yeah, we could actually do something exclusive too, man. You know what? OMG, man. Can I sing that live real quick?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Afro Punta. Oh, get in vex, like that before. When she get in, like that be. I want that gangsta. I want that gangsta. I want that gangsta. I want stop. There we go. Yeah, some of the Afro Punta. I see, mama. That's right. Tempo Network, we live. Hey, back it up, Anita. Back it up, Anita. That's right. Listen up. I want to give one. I want to give it a. I want to give two. Yeah. I want to give it a. I want to give three. I want to give it a. I want to give one, two. Ababi ama uru. I want daga, do the bone. I want daga, hey, daga, do the bone. I want daga, hey, daga. Oh my God, 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 oh my. Temple Network, we live. So this is the Afro Punta sound, ladies and gentlemen. All right, yes, this is the Afro Punta. So she jamming, like, yeah.
Yes, I love that song so much, man.
Amen.
It's definitely like you said. It's kind of something that we know with mixed with something, kind of something new
Yeah.
that we've never heard of. So
Amen. Amen. Amen.
it's definitely. I think this is definitely this is it.
Yes.
This is the next big
Amen.
thing right here. So
Amen. It's a
so
pleasure, man.
definitely, I mean, it's such a pleasure to have you here. So just one last question, just
Okay.
to close us out. So what can
Okay.
people expect from you in the near future?
Well, definitely, you could expect a major tour coming up for 2021. I'm looking to do over 150 shows. I never had a chance to promote this new album that I dropped this year, February, during the pandemic and everything. But next year, I'm looking forward to go all over the world, places I've never been to before, London, UK. I'm looking to go to Nicaragua, Salvador. Um, Santo Domingo también, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. Like I'm looking to just hit all over the place. Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, everything. Home is home. Saint Vincent. It's just everything, man. I'm looking to do movies in the future. También, so as you can see my little acting on my OMG video, just warming up and everything, and just good vibes, man, and meet and greet a lot of fans and everyone I never seen before that admire the music as well, and just meeting big artists, man. So blessings to y'all, man, for the love and support.
All right. Thank you so much, Lil June. This has been a pleasure for us. Everything that you stand for, Lil June, is definitely very much in line with what we stand for as a brand, as Tempo Network. So
Amen.
definitely we're looking to see so much more from you in the future.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
in the future we'll be able to do
yes,
something with you, live after, pandemic. Hopefully, once all this has
yes,
passed, we'll be able to do this in a live setting. So
yes.
yeah, but
We're gonna do
definitely.
this. We're definitely gonna do this, man. It's a lot of exclusive and yeah. I also want to say something in Spanish too, if you don't mind, because everybody
Claro,
like,
claro.
oh, it's like a mixed crowd y todo, pero mi gente que está escuchando, que está mirando este video live, Instagram, en Tempo Network, entonces gracias por su apoyo y su amor también, te quiero mucho. And, no se olvide del próximo gira 2021, vamos a gozar, vamos a bailar con Little Joe Afro Punta de Oh My God y todo también. Y gracias, man, I love you, te quiero mucho. You know what I mean? And many more, man. Everybody's asking for this new single too, Bump Bump Bump. Should we give them an exclusive?
Go ahead,
All
man. Let's
right,
do it.
hold on. This is the new single, you know what I mean? Nueva canción, right? Que se llama Bum Bum Bum, right? So y'all gotta do some TikTok challenges, video, and all that stuff. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody turn around and make them see that sexy body go bum, 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 bum. Da-da gunyole, da-da tonight, da-da gunyole. Da-da tonight, body go, 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 body go. Coming to you to break it down. Afro Punta Ligia, taking over the cities, taking over the country. Let me tell you a story of the victory. We not here catch your feelings. We come and catch your flights. We not have feelings. We got you in flight. Stay over there. Hush little baby, don't you cry. Stay over there. No te preocupes. Odiador. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody turn around and make them see that sexy body go bum, 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 bum. Yeah, esa canción se llama Bum Bum Bum. That's the new song called Bum Bum Bum, and a lot. Yes,
So
mama.
thank you so much, Lil June. So
Amen, amen.
definitely
Pleasure.
we're gonna be doing so much more things to definitely, push what it is that
Mm,
you're doing with Afro Punta, and definitely so much more with our people from the
Amen.
Central America region. So saludo a toda la
Yeah.
gente de Belize, la gente de
Yeah.
Honduras, de Nicaragua, de Guatemala.
Saludos de Santo Domingo también. Hola.
Sí, claro, está de Santo Domingo también. Thank you so much, Lojo.
Amen.
All
Amen.
right,
Tempo. I love you so much, and thank you so much for the
all
opportunity as
right,
well. Then
of
it's all a
course.
family. Amen. Love y'all.
All right, gracias,
Bye
bye.
bye.